Dave, is it soft in your mouth?
Give me a minute. Let me keep sucking on it and chewing.
It's a little white one.
Oh, it tastes good when you swallow it.
Which is weird because you don't prefer to chew on some black.
Yeah.
Licorice.
Can't get licorice, man.
Whoa, hello and welcome to this week's ep. I say ep because it's short for episode.
Ep?
Well, yeah.
I thought you were going to say epic.
Welcome to the epic ep of BoyTown podcast. My name is Shane Todd. My middle name is Stuart.
That's shit.
This
SS Todd. Not just because of his Aryan looks.
This is my co-presenter, David Elliott, whose middle name...
David Elliott?
Yeah, it's your name.
David Elliott?
Yeah, because it's spelled with 4 T's.
D-Bob. David Robert.
David Robert Elliott is like a guy who could have been alive in the 1700s.
Yeah.
And he probably was a nonce.
I was going to say a tailor, but I mean, if you're a tailor, you're more likely than not you are a nonce.
Famous paedophile David Robert Elliott. He sounds like the first pedo.
Yeah, well, what does Shane Stuart Todd sound like?
Some sort of...
Homeless.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
He sounds like he's the court jester, but it's a lot of dance that he does.
The name's Shane.
Shane Stuart
Shane
Todd.
is a made-up
He's
name.
light. He's
Shane's
light.
like Wendy. It's just made up.
What?
Wendy's a made up name.
But every name was made up at some point,
No,
apart from Adam and Eve,
but-
because they were the first 2 humans on Earth.
The thing was, Wendy.
Don't get so close to the mic. Ben doesn't like it.
Ben doesn't like a lot of things, but that doesn't stop me. Hey,
That sounds like David Robert Elliott back in Victorian times.
Wendy was invented as a name for the book Peter Pan.
That's not true.
100% fact. Get your dick. I mean, phone out and check it.
Check my dick and it doesn't say that.
Yeah, Ben, can you check that up for us?
That Wendy was... Ben, could you also maybe find us some examples of names that were just invented for things? But
Yeah,
I'm
I
pretty
remember
sure
you,
that's not
you
true about
that,
Wendy's.
that mate you used to hang about with when you were a kid called Bendy Wendy.
No.
As Bendy Brandy. That's right.
I don't know what that means.
Do you remember the guy in your football team that didn't actually play football? He just went to the games with you and stuff?
What?
Other people have told me about that. Sorry, you probably don't want to discuss it.
Ben, go ahead.
So it was used before, but very rarely.
Oh, right, so it wasn't invented for the
From
film
the
Peter
Welsh
Pan.
name Gweldine.
And does it say in that article, Dave is a stupid gravy head bastard?
Well,
No?
Weddlegeen.
It's not what he said.
That's not the fucking same
He
thing.
didn't say Weddlegeen. Weddlegeen sounds like a Victorian infection that David Robert Elliott would have.
Weddlegeen sounds like a wee dwarf tailor that would make clothes. I need a suit for court. David Robert Elliott is going to get a suit for court. I need...
Grab my door.
Yes. Hi, is Weddledeen there, please?
Weddledeen at your service. What do you require, sir?
I need a big suit for court, Weddledeen.
Okay. I've slime. I get slime
Oh,
all
no.
over.
Oh.
That's why I'm not a great tailor. Because Weddlegeen has slime coming out of every pore. And he has big tentacles coming out of his nose.
Who's Weddlegeen's arch nemesis?
What?
Rumpelstiltskin. That's who. Weddlegeen and Rumpelstiltskin do not get on.
Weddlegeen.
Oh, you don't hear a true thing. It was said. I think it was would be my granddad or my dad. It's one of the two. One got Rumpelstiltskin wrong and said it was crumpled foreskin. I was like, it's not the same guy. What's that wee guy called? A wee guy with white beard.
Hold
Crumpled
on.
foreskin.
I gotta find something out, right? This. So, you know my mate John?
Oh,
John meant to say, what do you call that dessert? And it's like, dick.
spotted
No,
dick.
no. He meant to say, hold on. He meant to say sticky toffee pudding, and he said something else at a family meal. I just have to ask him. I gotta find this out from the horse's mouth.
What's his name in your phone?
Never mind. I just gotta find out from him.
Looks like the horse has gone down to bed for the night.
This is the Talk Mobile.
Anyway,
Who gets Talk Mobile anyway?
yeah, I know. He's
Weird
pay
guy.
as you go as well. Weddlegeen.
Weddlegeen.
But Weddlegeen can't answer because he has reptilian hands.
Yeah, and he just gets electrocuted from anything electrical.
I could definitely see you like next time I'm in New York on the subway and there's all those like weird health ads. I could see you being the face of like Weddlegeen cream.
Weddlegeen cream. What would Weddlegeen the illness be? It would just be that you... Maybe that's what it is. Weddlegeen slimy all the
Slime
time.
out of your
Just
pores?
excessive sweat. So Weddlegeen syndrome is... I'm going to look up Wendy because I think Ben's shit guy.
Wow.
Oh, hold on. He sent us some stuff here, has he?
Oh.
Look at him looking smug over there. Yikes. Popular names that actually mean horrible things.
Ben, I'm going to say this. Your arms look pretty big.
Thank you.
Have you been swelling and pumping? Nice. In the gym or just...
In the gym.
Nice. What gym do you go to?
Just at home.
Nice. So you're swelling and pumping in the house. You get no harm. No, mate.
You hurry up and give us some info.
I'm trying to find fucking Wendy. Is Wendy on this list?
No.
You
You sounded like you should be in Taken 4.
I know.
Don't have fucking Wendy. You're running about Turkey trying to find Wendy.
Hey man, do you were telling me that if you and your wife had a kid, what names you're thinking about for it? You said for a boy, a Shoe and Cedric Todd. So
When I didn't understand. You were like,
yeah.
Shoe and Cedric Todd. Because I would definitely have a child called Shoe and Cedric Todd.
The name Cedric has got its origins in Sir Walter Scott's cavalier attitude to the Anglo-Saxon. It's kind of like ours to Gaelic, to be fair, isn't it?
Yeah.
When researching for his classic novel Ivanhoe, set during the 12th century, featuring the character of Robin Hood, Scott came across the genuine Saxon name Cerdic and transposed the third and fourth letters. That's like you mean somebody. What is your name? My name's Cerdic. I don't like it, just Cedric from now on. But it's Cerdic.
No,
Yes, Cedric.
it isn't.
But it is. What's your name? Gwendoline. Oh dear, so stupid.
Oh, I like that a lot. We got some stuff to talk about, but before we do, we need to plug some things. Bend over.
Oh, okay.
First of all, may I plug
Oh, here we go.
next Wednesday, the 28th of August,
That's right.
is Previously with Shane Todd on BBC One. This will be the first time you're hearing this, guys, but
Okay,
it's
can I-
going to be on.
Can I watch the trailer? No, I haven't watched it yet.
Yes.
Stick it on air, live reaction.
Do
Now,
it,
do you
man.
want to tell people kind of, hey, what this is all about, just while I'm getting
Yeah.
it up?
Well, it's an archive show. It's half an hour long. It's gonna be on TV. It's kind of like stand up. It's me going through old footage in front of a live
Don't tell
crowd.
them it's like you're stand up and not watch it.
Oh yeah, sorry. It's not like my stand up, but it's very bespoke. It's very calm.
No, all I'm saying is I've not played it, but it's just two young boys. Are you featured in this, or?
Don't worry about that. I come into it at some point. I'm
Okay.
playing both of those
I hope
boys.
so.
That's a reveal. All our budget went in costume.
Oh, definitely not in that jacket for sure.
I know I shouldn't have worn a jacket.
Previously with Shane Todd. Looks stylish.
Old footage from the BBC.
The tradition for travelling down the coast every summer.
Does he know that cigarette's in his mouth? Because
How many hours a day do you have to put in to get as good as you've got?
My dad does have a motorbike. So
Look at Reggie around his kids. I love that. Oh, Mary Flanagan cameo.
What really makes me mad is the English view about Ireland.
wee bit of a gear change there. Bear in mind the reporter here is English. I don't really have a temper. Get out of Ireland. What?
Tell you what, that looks pretty good. Are they two different shows?
So it's repeated. Can you read it out? Oh no, it don't matter. It's repeated
I
the
can do it
next
without,
night on
without
BBC
the
Two.
volume.
It's repeated the next night on BBC Two. So 10:35 BBC One next Wednesday, and then it's repeated. So
At 10 o'clock on
10
Thursday
o'clock.
29th. So it premieres Wednesday 28th of August. BBC NI 22:35. Hey, which means 10:35 p.m.
Yep.
Thursday the 29th of August. Can I get a repeat?
Yep.
It's on BBC Two.
Boom.
NI at 10 o'clock 22.
it'll be in the iPlayer if the BoyTown people can check it out. They said I'm doing a one-man publicity blitz for this. It's just me.
Right, okay. Well, I'm happy to do it as well.
It's just me.
I'll give it a major shout out on my podcast to
Yeah.
like six people around.
Yep. So I mean, if it literally is just the three of us watch it and two or
Uh-huh.
three listeners, I'll be happy with that.
But it will that be enough to rattle a few feathers to make people go get this guy? Get this guy doing more stuff.
I don't know. I don't know. But all I'll say is I'm very happy with the
'Cause,
program.
I mean, you know, like we have some contacts and stuff in BBC. Obviously, we know some people. The talk goes about. I heard that they were keen on it until they saw the jacket. Like, what were you thinking when you wore that jacket?
I don't know why.
Like, it's very SS, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's very.
It's beige.
You look Aryan.
It's beige, but at the same time, it's garish,
yeah,
and
it
that's
is.
not often found with beige.
Do you know what? A lot of people.
I panicked and bought the jacket.
A lot of people say to me, they go, "Look, I know you don't look it, but you know fashion." You know,
No, I
a
don't
lot of
know.
people look at me and go, I don't know if you are the king of fashion, but if people want an honest answer, that like Look at Simon Cowell. Does he look like he knows music?
No.
Nah, but he does. I don't look like I know fashion, but I do.
I will actually maybe give that one to you because you don't dress particularly well. Not
No.
you
Hey,
don't. You
but
don't.
listen, what size are you? What size of clothes do you get?
Medium.
Yeah, medium. I'm just big. Like, I go to the wardrobe, I don't go, what's gonna look good here? I'm just going, what's gonna fit? Like, I mean, I just look about. Some days I'll come out like today, pair of, maroon shorts,
Yeah.
a black t-shirt, because it's all fits. Soon I'll just be wearing just sheets, towels, just wrapped around myself, tied with, like, I'll just be
Any
in
sort of
fabric.
fabric.
And then that's the start to be a maverick fashionista. People be like, you know that guy that walks about Hollywood? He's big, like he's imposing. He's a big lad, but he just wears, like, it looks like a patchwork.
And it was raining the other day. He was wearing-
Galileo?
It was raining the other day. He was wearing a 6-man tent.
Hey, there you go. That's it. That's how you become.
I wouldn't
a
be the first
fashion
time you've been
stylist.
pegged.
Nope.
But yes.
What does that mean?
What?
What does that mean? Just
Have pegs on your person.
Oh, okay, sweet. Because I remember whenever I was in primary school, I used to get pegged all the time. They used to be like, I used to put the most jumpers on you could do, try and get a Guinness Book of Records.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
could, like, put pegs on my face.
Oh yeah.
So I was getting pegged flat out. My
you
teacher
know what?
pegged me.
I would.
The what's it called? Lollipop man.
Yeah.
Pegged me.
Well,
Cedric.
he wouldn't need to peg.
Cedric, the security guard.
But they
pegged
don't
me.
need to peg. Yeah.
Yeah, they did it.
But I would actually say I could. And this is maybe something for next week's podcast. I would say I could fit more pegs in my face than yours, even though you have
Yeah.
a far bigger volume of face. I'd say I have stretchier skin.
Yeah, but see, the beard would help me. Because you just clip on.
Yeah,
the beard,
that's true. That's true.
I'm growing my beard to be Dothraki. So.
What?
I'm growing my beard to be Dothraki.
Right.
So the way Game of Thrones is having prequels.
Yeah.
I'm going to audition for the prequels.
You're more Faloraki than Dothraki, man.
I thought you were going to say Fatraki, which is offensive. You're more.
Fatraki.
I'd be like the
Which is Sylvester Stallone when he beefs up.
I'll be the Dothraki that just doesn't fight.
Yeah.
I'll be the Dothraki that sits at home. Just all right, lads. But I would love that. So any producers, I know the BoyTown podcast is a big place for like producers and people in the
Yeah.
scene over here. Listen,
Yeah.
hey, if you want a Dothraki, the Keto man is here.
But yes, the program's going to be on. I think it's really good. I've shown you it. Did you like it?
What?
My program?
Yeah, I did. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. It was actually a while ago now I watched it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, don't be asking me too much about the ins and outs right now. But
So you might not know that it's on, but I'm telling you, it's on.
I mean, hey, you know that the show that we both did, but we were separated for? You did season 1, I did season 2. Wasn't really plugged too much either.
It's a bit like
it's hard sometimes.
Sometimes it's a bit like the Earth's flat.
Uh-huh.
People don't want to hear that.
No, it's not
So,
flat. It's wrong.
yeah,
It's not spherical.
How could it be? Because it's flat.
But why is it flat?
Well,
Do you ever watch science shows?
the Earth is flat.
No. Well,
Do you know how I know?
how do you explain Katy Perry? She's very curvaceous. If she was on a flat Earth, she would have a flat body.
Here's why I know the Earth is flat.
Here we are.
Because
Ben, do you have any tin foil for this guy here?
I know the Earth is flat, right?
Here, hold on. Put a thinking cap on and say that. Put the
Because
thinking cap on. This, by the way, to listeners, when the thinking cap's on, we can say whatever we want, however zany,
Oh, no.
however out there.
this
because
isn't a good time.
it's
There's
just
some stuff that's
person-
going on for me to
it's
have
just,
this.
It's just personal thoughts. So when the thinking cap is on, say what you wish.
Well,
Within reason, because you want to work again,
I
guy.
know the Earth is flat because of this.
Mhm.
How come people in Australia don't fall off the Earth?
Gravity.
Oh yeah, you're well trained. You weren't a wire. Fuck off, you spook.
Whoa. Hey, boy, you don't realise
You're a government
this,
spook.
this is going right to Castlereagh, mate.
Yeah.
Connected straight to Castlereagh.
Yeah.
This guy, he does look like a peeler.
Genuinely, Ben looks like an undercover policeman.
Yeah. And I thought he was on Grindr, but he's just actually on.
He looks like the sort of
The
guy who
other
would do a
guys.
stakeout, and then when the case is wrapped up, he just goes back to sit outside the house for longer.
Why is it that? Why is?
Oh no, you're the last guy that should have it.
Why is it?
The truth.
Why is the coppers always blocked? What? Like every film they're in, like you're a detective, they're just bollocks blocked every time.
No, I don't know if
Yeah.
you notice that.
Every detective, they're just always in the bar and they finish
Oh
their
yeah,
shift.
yeah.
They're like,
Whiskey and
they're just done in the jar and all. Just
and they
fucking-
also seem to have work drinks after every shift. Which, if you
Yeah.
ever try and organise work pints,
yeah.
you're
I'll tell you
getting out
what.
twice a year.
And if you're a detective, you work every day of the week, sometimes on weekends.
Mm-hmm.
So it's drinks every day. Only person I know going by that rule, it could be a Copper's Mickey Bartlett. He definitely wouldn't do it, like the Lurgan guy.
Do you want to take that? Do you want to say anything else while you got on?
Nah, I mean, I don't want to go too deep. This makes me feel like I want to say stuff about acts in the comedy scene who are stealing living. No, I'll throw it away. Whoa, oh goodness.
You got that all just in time.
Yikes! Do you ever see that episode of The Simpsons where that guy is he called Snake Rat? The guy with the hair.
Oh, the con.
Yeah.
Is he called Snake? Simpsons fans are going to be at home going,
Yeah. He's called Snake Bite. I don't know.
Snake.
Ben, find out his name, will you? I don't know.
He speaks like that.
Yeah. Snake.
I actually did a killer impression
That
of
was
him.
good, Snake Guy.
People at home going,
Yeah, The Simpsons. Like, you know what? See if you're one of those guys who like know all the facts about The Simpsons.
What's he called?
It's just called Snake Jailbird.
Oh, well.
He's just called Snake. Like Snake Man, Snake Dude.
But see if you're one of those people who like go to like pub quizzes about The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Never had sex. Ever. Not even with your hand. You know?
If the first question is, have you ever had sex?
No.
They're nah.
Wrong. And you know what? And then Family Guy as well. But see when people get into the more niche ones, when you go to like a pub quiz, always at Ryan's. Why do Ryan's host the Nerd Virgin quizzes?
I know what it would be. King of the Hill.
I was going to say Futurama. Like, not even A class groaning.
We're going for a Futurama quiz and wings.
And then what's going to happen is there'll be girls here, but then they'll go to their own houses and you'll go to your own houses and cry because you are nerds. Give me that ad. And here's another thing: if people are so into The Simpsons,
Oh no.
why is Bart not an adult?
Well, haven't people said there's theories about that?
Oh fuck! Here we are. Jesus Christ!
There's theories that
Whoa.
like they're dead. And
Hey, whatever happened to, just being a show? Why is there have to be theories on everything? Who comes up with theories? And why is it if you're a conspiracy theorist, you have to be all in? Why do you have to believe every conspiracy theory? Why can't
you're making it sound like there's something about this show that's like we're being backed by, I don't know, Yemen? No, never mind. There's a couple more things I want to plug really quickly.
right,
I want to
okay.
plug my tour, which started in Lauren last week, and on Shine.net
Here,
you can get tickets.
I
I'm
feel
going
like
everywhere.
the plugins got kind of a wee bit boring. So what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to pick like a nice backing just tune, like something soft, something nice, and
Okay.
I'll play it, and you're just going to read out your dates.
Okay.
Nicely. Hold on.
Speaking of music, I have to tell you a very funny story. I got mugged off
Oh no.
at the weekend.
Here, can we save that? Because I've got a nice song for you to listen to.
Okay. I've got my dates up here. Shane Todd Tallfather Tour. Friday 30th of August, Portico and Portaferry.
No, you're not into it much.
The next night, 31st, Macrofelt.
Look into the camera.
Okay, Van Morrison. Friday the 30th of August, Portaferry. Saturday the 31st, Terrace Hotel, Macrofelt. September 5th, Armagh. Next night, Derry. 13th, Newcastle,
Oh, where do you stop if you get
County
famished?
Down.
Where do you stop if you get famished?
Coney Island, the crack was good. Friday 20th, I'm in Ballymena in the Braid. 21st, Lisburn. 22nd, Dundalk. 24th, Dublin. 26th, Newton Abbey. 27th, Newry. 28th, Waterfront Hall, Belfast, and the crack was good. Friday 4th of October, Coleraine. 5th, Oma. And the 18th, Enniskillen, and the crack was good.
What app is that you're looking at?
Shine.net. That's where my tickets are up, baby.
Guy, why have you and Get East got the exact same logo going on? I didn't know what was what.
The colours?
Yeah, I don't like that.
I've been besmirched. And
Oh,
I'm going to
that's
tell you
good.
how I got besmirched.
Tell me how you got besmirched. Is this the mug off story?
Yeah.
Do you like that music?
Yeah, it
I
was
actually,
good.
believe it or not, recorded that myself with my mouth.
I could see yourself doing other things with your mouth to that music.
What like?
Eating.
Yeah.
Right, so Saturday night I went to see Ryan McMullen.
Okay.
I am Custom House Square.
Who's Ryan McMullen for those who don't know?
Ryan McMullen, local singer-songwriter, plays with Snow Patrol,
Sorry?
Foy
Alright.
Vance. And it was lovely. Absolutely great time. Weather was nice.
Can you do an impression of his singing style? You like to do local guys singing. You just did Van Morrison. You can do Snow Patrol.
Oh, Susanna. And
All right.
yep, and we had a lovely night. Afterwards,
Uh-huh.
we go across the road to McHugh's.
Terry's?
No. And we're upstairs in McHugh's, okay, with some friends.
Yeah.
And the after party is there. Now, you know, as much as NBC is thought of as a real showbiz guy,
Hey.
you know that he's not.
Hey. You weren't. As time has gone on, you're becoming.
You tell me a showbiz event I've been to.
Snow Patrol. Ward Park, you wouldn't even use your fingers on the phone. Ring my friend. And then you're like, we're sitting there queuing for hours to go for pints. You're like, I'm going to the VIP. And then you just stood on the outside of the VIP with your wee band. And your
Yeah.
fingers just went in.
Yeah, that's
Got
true.
2 pints of gin. That was
Okay,
very-
that's true.
Yeah.
But anyway, we went to the after party, and we were getting ready to leave, and I thought, I'll make my way over to Ryan. I know he's going to be incredibly busy, probably biggest solo show of his life. So I'm just going to go over and say, listen, I'll not disturb you. Great show. See you soon.
No, you do.
As I walked over, by the way, he brought out Foy Vance as a special guest to sing a brilliant song around called Oh Susanna, which I expertly sang there.
And then said Joanna.
Yeah. Foy Vance came out. Foy Vance seemed, and I don't want to get anybody in trouble, blitzed.
Okay.
Came out in a big coat. Seemed to have had pints at some point in the last decade.
Yeah.
Right?
Was he dressed like he was a Peaky Blinder extra?
Yes.
Okay, that's cool.
So he comes out. He's got the pints. I see him at work.
Like, does he have pints, or are the pints? Is he storing them in his?
He
body?
had him in his coat, yeah, and one under his flat cap. And anyway, we're upstairs at McHugh's. I'm trying to make a quick beeline for Ryan to say cheers, goodbye. As I'm coming back from doing that, Foy Vance is walking through the crowd of people, and it's absolutely packed. He makes eye contact in my direction, sees me, and he goes, ha ha. He goes, you? And I'm like, oh. And he goes, you owe me a pint, dickhead. You owe me a pint. And I went, oh, ha ha. And looked at my mate Tony as if to go, flip Foy's look at me here for a pint. So I'm about to go, what are you after? As I'm like nearly nose to nose with him, I'm about to basically put my hand on the shoulder and say, what can I get you? Because I think maybe he's going to go, is that a gig? Or he knows me somehow. He was talking to the guy behind me. And the guy behind me went, I think he's talking to me.
Oh no. Oh no.
And I said, yeah, me too. I had to just slither off and just be so embarrassed.
Should have called him Foy George. I'd have mugged him off.
Well, you know what I did?
Oh, I don't know if I want to know, do I?
Scrabbed about 6-7 people in the nearby vicinity just to take out my anger.
What noise did you make when you did it?
What
noise did you make when you were scrabbing? Did you knock his cap off? Because I would have...
No, I'll tell you what I did do. Unfollowed him on Twitter for Vance.
Really?
Yeah. He'd unfollowed me though, so he didn't know.
That is... What I love about that's the thought of you going, fucking mug me off.
I didn't unfollow him.
Show me that you follow him.
Do you believe me?
No.
But anyway,
because you had pints, you unfollowed him and then went back in the morning and went, oh,
fair play
I'll
to
follow
Kieran.
him so as he sees.
Fair play to Kieran Bartlett, another very talented singer, who just messaged me to say that Manchester United have scored a goal past Wolverhampton Wanderers.
Right, okay. Why is Kieran doing that?
He just said he would keep me updated with the score. There you
Oh, unfollowed?
go. No.
Oh, well. Foy, if you want to sponsor the podcast, you can.
Do you like Foy's song Bangor Town?
No.
Are you being serious?
I really haven't listened to it. But I'll check
Have you heard
out.
it? And both you live in Bangor. Appreciate good music and haven't heard that song.
Uh-huh. But I'll check it out.
Sad.
You have to discover things.
Do you want me to sing a little bit of it?
Nope, because you wreck it for me and I'll go out and not listen.
Bangor Town. He mentions Fieldy's bar, I think.
Yeah, because it's great.
There you go.
Best pint of Guinness in the town.
Should we listen to it after the podcast?
Sure. While we're tidying, we have to tidy the office because Shane keeps bringing boys here and they
So-
never tidy up after themselves. There's coffee cups everywhere and it's just not acceptable.
Bobbers. So I want you to tell me about your... You messaged me to say, hey, I'm Keto,
Keto.
which I presume meant gay in a different language, but it doesn't.
No.
Okay? So why don't you tell me what keto is?
Keto is... It's a movement. It's a state of mind. It's basically a diet.
Right?
Where you're getting your body into a ketogenic state, which is to burn fat. It's a diet which is low in carbs, starchy carbs mainly. You're allowed some carbs. So it's a lot of meat. It's a lot of dairy. It's not like a full Atkins, But
So it's to burn fat. So it's presumably with the goal to lose weight.
yeah.
And it's a lot of meat and a lot of dairy.
Yep.
I mean,
Here's the logic, Boyo. Right? Mr. Boyo. I hate that
Yeah.
we call you this, but when I call you Mr. Boyo,
I've done something wrong.
it's
Yeah.
time to get educated, alright?
Yeah.
Your body has fat, well, yours doesn't, but some bodies have fat on it, right? Now, if you take all the fat out of your diet,
Yeah.
your body's not getting any fat. So your body's going to go, I want to keep that fat.
Right.
It's going to hold the fat and use the fat. Whereas you're giving your body fat, it doesn't need the fat that's on you, so it can burn the fat that's on you. You know what I mean?
Can you relate that to something else? Can you give me a metaphor?
In what respect?
Like, if it was me trying to get loads of money.
Well, not to say you getting loads of money, but the Bishop of Hereford in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves,
Right.
and Friar Tuck, right?
Yeah.
Say, for example, the Bishop of Hereford,
Yeah.
he just wants to keep all his fat, which is actually money.
His money.
So he's holding all his money. He's keeping it all.
Yeah.
You know, he thinks, I'm keeping all this fat.
Yeah.
And then it's not going to leave him. So what happens is Friar Tuck pushes him out a window. He dies. Whereas Friar Tuck wants to take the money on board
Yeah.
and therefore give it to the poor
Yeah.
with his mate Robin Hood, Bobby
Yeah.
Hood, as he's known as in these states. And he, therefore, is able to lose his own fat.
So if anybody was under any confusion as to what a keto diet is,
Yeah, but all I can say
that's
is,
what it is.
I don't think a keto lifestyle will be something I'll pursue long term, because I feel like, you know, it might build up the fat around the arteries. It worries me a bit. But I mean, I'll see if I can drop a few pounds and then maybe put something a bit more sustainable. But I mean, I'm eating a lot of vegetation. I'm like an angry brontosaurus. You know,
Yeah.
primarily eat vegetable, but the odd time I'll see a wee dead, baby or something and eat it.
Right.
Wee baby dinosaur, not a.
And what are you looking to do? Like, you looking to shift a lot of weight?
I'm looking to be like sexy. You know, I want to lose about 4 stone, and I think if I lose 4 stone, I'll be sexy.
How long would it take you to lose 4 stone? do you think?
7 years. No, realistically,
If somebody said to you, £5 million,
yeah,
if you can lose
I'd
it,
say I'm not that heavy.
how long would it take you to lose it?
4 stone for 5 million.
Yeah.
I would leave my job.
Right.
I would not do stand up until I've lost the weight. I would just focus on that. I could lose 4 stone in 3 months. If I was going fully at it, at a real push.
So why don't you just do it?
'Cause I
I'm
would
playing devil's
literally-
advocate, but why not just
Mhm.
do that? Like, what you would do for
Uh-huh.
that, why not just do that now?
You couldn't. You couldn't do that level of training, that level of dieting.
Well, I'll give you £5 million if you can do it.
But I mean, you need that money.
You've got 4 days.
Well, I mean, if you give me 5 million when I lose 4 stone, I would just go to like a doctor and be like, "Suck this out of me, man. I can get 5 million quid here real quick."
Hey, that doesn't lose your weight, otherwise you'd be the skinniest man in Northern Ireland. If doctors sucked you up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been there before. I remember the
Mr.
time
Elliott back again.
that had the blood, like from scrummaging. I had the blood in my ear, and
Right.
it was all swollen like a cauliflower ear.
Right.
And the doctor shook me off.
That's not true.
It's true.
Very good. I got some really good news during the week, and that is that the TV series Krypton's been cancelled. Yeah.
Man, why is that good news? Let me just say, right,
Yes.
a lot of negativity in the world today.
You
know-
very Trump there.
A lot of negativity.
Okay, yes. A lot of negativity, yeah.
But I used to be a bit like a lemon, a bit bitter,
Sour.
bit bitter.
Yeah,
About
look,
stuff.
jaundice.
But everyone's been jaundice,
Yeah.
and as I got a bit older, for the child, got married, settled down, followed basically the teachings of
Why
Cat
are you
Stevens.
saying it like this? Like you're
Hey.
doing one man playing Broadway?
Hey,
I married, had a child. I live life, life lived me. I saw sunrises and sunsets. I sang with kings and queens knew my name. From now on, these eyes will not be blinded by the light. From now on.
what are you doing?
I gave up everything bar dairy. I ate only dairy and meat, and that is why now I'm 95 stone. I'm on a diet that makes no sense. But I got married, and I laughed, and I danced.
Definitely didn't laugh getting married, man. I got married and I never smelled
I
again.
dance with the devil and I sing with the Lord.
What does that even mean?
And that is why I am David Robert Elliott, the original pedophile. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And then the big musical number starts.
Right,
Free to play
okay.
David Robert Elliott, the original pedophile.
Right, okay.
The music of exclusively Michael Jackson, R. Kelly.
For sure, rename that character. Not
No.
not even.
No.
It's not even Dave.
Yeah,
it's not even David Elliott. It's it's full David Robert Elliott.
And that's what he would say back then. He would go, he'd be like, "Oh, David Robert Elliott, you're sentenced to this," and he'd go, "But I'm Dave Elliott."
Yeah, and I'd be.
Nah, man, you did it.
Guidelwerp, what are you doing here? In this
I'm defending you.
Guidelwerp, I thought you were Taylor.
Well, I'm a master of all things.
No,
and I don't know if I spoke like this
No.
last time I spoke.
I don't even know if your name is Guidelwerp or something.
He can divide Guidelworth. Guidelworth.
Guideljuice over there.
Guidelworth sounds like, it's trying to rival Jack Wills as like a preppy brand.
Guidelworth? No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
Hey man, check out my Guidelworth slacks. The Kardashians modeling that Guidelworth gear.
What would they be like? Hold on. Courtney,
What?
guess what I did?
No, that's back to your Broadway voice.
Courtney.
Courtney, guess what I did?
Courtney.
I got married.
In fact, give me a couple of grapes.
It's the most lavish thing anybody's ever said. That's such a Kardashian thing to say.
I want to do an impression of the Kardashians, so I need 2 grapes to do it.
Oh, aye. We've all seen the video, huh? Shout out to my man Ray J. Busting nuts, LRNC. None of them look like that.
Courtney.
You're definitely the Kardashian sister who didn't make it on the episodes. Kendall Kardashian.
Kelly. There's fucking Kendall Jenner, you dick.
Katrina.
No,
Katrina.
Kirsty.
Kirsty Kardashian. Yeah. So Kirsty, what's happening?
Courtney. Actually, if there's one to me. Courtney.
Yeah.
I got myself a new handbag.
Oh my God. Is it Gucci?
No.
Well then, what is it?
Gaylord. I can't take it. Gator.
Oh.
Right. It's Gaylord.
Oh, that's silly fun. I'm glad.
Ask me what it's like.
What's it like?
Sexy.
Slimy. Yeah.
Imagine it's like the
here's
inside
the
of
ad.
Kangaroo's pouch. Ask for some money.
Can I have some money?
From my Gaylord.
Yeah.
There you go. I need my inhaler. I'm gonna die. Oh. Gaylord.
You know how they put the Quiddler scarves on? Just like that, sticks.
Gaylord.
Doesn't come off. I'm glad Krypton got cancelled because I auditioned for it 13 times, never got a role, and had to go in talking about things that never happened, about space, galaxies, and monsters and all. And I went in 13 times and never got the
But
role.
why I don't think you got the role is because you kept doing this weird voice.
What do you mean, my weird voice?
But it's like,
There's been a fire in aisle 7. Not aisle 7, it's not Tesco's.
yeah.
There's been a fire in the right squadron. I will respond immediately with force.
Like, and was this a genuine, serious performance?
Yes.
Like, who would ever hire you to be
I got
serious
married.
talking in that voice?
I got married. I had a child. I was Robert David Elliott. And I found kids
David Roberts.
very attractive.
Oh, well. Guy, I am a father. I'm a father.
Yeah.
I'm a hunter.
You're not a hunter. The only thing you're hunting is more
Gainsborough?
dairy.
Yeah, look at. Seriously, people don't underestimate.
Yeah, but it's just because you're a real big guy.
No, but I'm also powerhouse, mate. Ah. Yeah, I'm a rival for Phoenix Gas, powerhouse.
Oh, wow. Why don't we play the improv game
Oh, whoa.
after last week's success?
Ben, go and give me an inhaler.
Because
Ben,
was
definitely.
allegedly.
How can you be definitely?
Okay, start
allegedly?
again. Okay. Because
Ben,
became
very
ill.
with.
What the thing at the start? Medieval disease.
Guidelworth. He
was
unable
to
garner
any
support
for
his
business
venture
which
would
involve
treating
bottoms
with
pollen
Guidelworth.
was
Guidelworth is a disease.
no, but Guidelworth himself
Guidelworth was
king.
no, I can't think of the word. Copywritten.
No, okay, it was good last week.
Yeah.
So we got some listeners' questions. Why don't we get stuck into them?
Bend
see
over.
the
What
people are
time are we
saying?
at?
36.
Lovely.
36, 30 dicks. That's what Ben eats on the weekend.
Alright.
Do you want to do Twitter first? You can do Twitter first.
I'll
We
do
can
the Twitter
get
questions.
into a bit
Mine.
of a vibe.
Bitch, don't care my vibe. Yeah. Did you put the questions out?
Yeah. Yes.
Shout out to my man True Geordie. First question comes in from the one and only Glenn Lindsay. Released from McGalbury. # free Glenn Lindsay. He's back out and he's got his phone back.
This is important.
Which one of you cheeky boys would fare best in prison? Oh, shocker, he would ask. I actually hadn't even seen that before I said that. Would the snake rat Ben be able to call in a few favours from the old Campbellians network to look after you?
Well, all I'm saying is Epstein had some secrets about the old Campbellians. It's not coincidence that he ended up swimming with the fishes.
Yeah, and his nose is perfectly preserved in the dining hall at Campbell College.
You know what the bad thing with it? How you know the old Campbellians have got you? He was hanged, yeah.
Yeah.
He was hanged, yeah. And they also pinned his nose down. They take a hammer and put a nail in the nose and go, and then it's just forever and eternity. Like when they go to meet Pete up at the gates of heaven, he's like, "Man, what's wrong? You do some sort of cleft palate or something?" They're like, "Nah, the old Campbellians nailed my nose down, so I'm kind of stuck like this forever."
So it's like their version of a kneecapping.
Yeah,
pinning your nose down.
No, but you're dead. It's a mark.
Oh, the mission.
Like you know the way whenever. Like you do some bad shit in Egypt, they would like just cut your dick off and you go to heaven with no dick.
Is that true?
I don't know if it's true. I've just made it up. But it sounds like something the Egyptians would do.
I feel like we could get a nice TV series where you and me just like get access to unopened vaults and tombs in Egypt. Like, could you imagine us dressing up in all the gear and like draping ourselves in the jewels and things like that?
Yeah, but it'd definitely be sacrilegious and disrespectful to corpses. Some of the stuff we would do with them.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
up dancing with a wee mummy and the arm would break off and all. You'd be like, look at this. I put like the scarred big earrings on.
Yeah,
it'd be so disrespectful to all of Egypt.
But it would be really funny.
It would be
wouldn't
hysterical.
it?
Yeah.
Wouldn't it if we just me, you, Snake Rat Ben, who just he walks about with a crowbar.
No,
and opens up
he's
the
a
tombs.
crowbar and also an old oil lamp.
Yeah,
Like, like we could have
paraffin.
full torches from that Ben insist.
And we make Ben dress like he's a 1920s explorer and all like khaki
And you know who else we would
and
get?
a weird hat, but we're just dressed normal times.
You know who else we would get too?
Who?
We get Jonathan Ross and Russell Brand. Team them up together because they had the same kind of cheeky vibe and disrespect that we would have together.
What if like it's me and you versus Jonathan Ross and Russell Brand?
A time team?
Yeah, and you have to get the most amount of like valuables, and you just get to run riot around Cairo.
Well, I imagine Russell would be the best at that because he'd actually do that when he's younger to get money for all his crack.
What? So you're trying to say whenever Russell Brand had a cocaine addiction,
Not crack.
defeat it? Yeah, okay, it was crack addiction. Are you saying defeat it? He took himself over to Egypt
I'm not saying
and
Egypt,
used to
just
scavenge in
I think
tombs.
just Hackney or somewhere.
All right, because I'm saying that'd be a very ambitious way to go about getting your
Tell you
drugs.
what, maybe
I need a
Mussolini.
fix here. Do you want to rob a pensioner? Nah, go on Sky Scanner there.
You'd be like, where are you going to... Oh, I'm looking to take myself off to Egypt. You'd be like, what are you doing? You
Well, why is Alan Carr going with you?
Oh, because Alan's always there when Russell was on the gear. Alan saw an opportunity to steal off Russell.
Oh, right, okay. Who would fare best in prison out of me and you? I'd say me because I would befriend a lot of it. I would really stir the pot in
But
prison.
you would be very afraid of prison to start with. Like,
Nope.
You would be terrified.
No, I
you
wouldn't.
would be. You go like, see, whenever you were with those two young boys in that video.
Yeah.
You were very red. You'd be always red in prison.
Here's what I do. I go up to where they're
You have a
playing
tasty
pool.
wee arse, mate. The wee
See-
hair-free arse.
See where they're playing pool?
Yeah.
I walk in prison. As soon as I walk in,
Uh-huh.
you're a prisoner, right? Is that your quid on the table? Play next.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my face.
And then you'd be eating pool balls.
No, I wouldn't. Because people go, this guy must be loco, right? I just go, we're backhand slap the nose of the main guy, and I go, no.
People would be like, what is this guy?
Yeah, exactly,
Nah,
right?
I think you go
They
into
think I was
prison
mental.
straight away. A guy would just reach into his pocket and just pull out the inside of his pocket, and you would just hold it, and that'd be you, just until you left prison,
Yeah.
and you'd have to deal with your wee spinkly.
I'd be going up, I'd do anything you want, no, and he'd be like,
Yeah.
I'm straight, but I'd like you to like just be my servant. I'm like, sure.
Yeah,
You know, I'd try and get in. But
"Man,
no,
stop holding."
I feel like you'd be like of Mice and Men. You're like Lenny in Mice and Men.
Why?
Because like you're just like big and stupid, and I think you would end up. You wouldn't know you were sucking them off, but you would be.
Well, that doesn't even make sense.
Yeah, because
You wouldn't know you're sucking them off, but
They'd
you would
blindfold you and they go, "Oh, we've got a load of parsnips here, Davy, but we're not allowed to let us see."
These
we've eaten
parsnips
them."
are quite short and thin and taste a wee bit like caviar.
Yeah, but you'd keep going back in. Well, the next
Yeah.
one might be different, and the next
Yeah.
one you're like, "That's longer and all," but.
But I mean, look.
No,
at
I
the end
would
of the day,
get in people's heads. I would
Would
get in
I?
their heads.
Would I suck a dick? In or out of probably.
In and out of prison, you say?
Yeah. I don't know. You might be struggling. People might be like, look, we've got a situation an ultimatum that you couldn't say no to. They might be like, look, you need to suck this dick, or you won't be able to get like a new hoodie from the shop.
Yeah.
That's a life or death situation. That's suck a dick. People might be like to me, hey man, the post office shut. You might have to wait till tomorrow to get your package sent back to Giacomo. And I'd be like, here, I'll suck your dick, and be like, you can still come back tomorrow. And I'd be like, I'll do it. You've left me no choice.
Yeah.
It could be like that. Could be a case of where this guy might just come up to me and be like, here man, you mind sucking my dick? And I'd be like, I have no choice.
Either way, you're sucking
I
a
have
dick.
to suck.
I think you and I would
this
be
dick.
a good. I would hope that if I was sent to for prison, I would hope you would join me voluntarily. I think you and I could run a few jails. Because what are we brilliant at? Impressions.
Mm-hmm.
What do people always like, no matter what? Universally, what's funny when you can do a good impression. of someone?
Who? Right, you're in prison. Right, this is a new segment called Prison Impressions.
Yep.
Who'd you do an impression of in prison?
Well, if you're already doing Sean Connery, I'd do.
Who would you do an impression of in prison? That's a fucking tongue twister. Try saying it.
Who would you do an impression of in prison?
Oh, you did it. Fuck. To try and impress. Right, who would you do an impression of in prison to impress a prisoner?
I would throw it out to the prison floor.
Right, so you're throwing at the prison floor to do a prison impression to impress a prisoner.
Yeah.
Who would you do?
Tell me. What do they want me to do?
They actually want you to do big buzz cut up on the third floor, but you can't do that.
Anyone they pick anyone?
I want you to do an impression of. I want to say
John Newman?
Nope. I want you to do an impression of. Right, I'm a prisoner. I write down fucking. You'd ask me.
Who would you like me to do an
But
impression?
there's one person that I fucking love, mate, and he's fucking hero, man.
Okay.
He's local legend, like.
Yeah.
I mean, like, someone tried to do an impression of him before, and I hit him with a fucking bedpan. He's dead.
Yeah.
Barry McGuigan, mate.
The
Mate, I'm gonna rip you if you don't do good Barry. If you disrespect Barry, like.
Right,
I'll
well,
tell
if
you.
you're looking me to do an impression of the clone of Cyclone, you're going to get an
I
impression
didn't
of
say
the clone.
fucking Daniel Don, mate.
Oh, Quinn, if you want Daniel, I could do Daniel for
Oh,
you. Not a
Daniel's my
problem.
second favourite. That's Beezer.
I could do, because if Daniel is in prison, I think you would tell it like it is. I think Daniel would come in and say, boy, it's very dirty in here, and we're going to need to sort
Here.
some things out. And
We
Daniel
just-
will also say, listen, if you get in Daniel's wrong side, I say, Daniel's not free to throw down. Okay? Maybe you're sleeping in the middle of the night and Daniel jams a fucking blade into your eye. You wouldn't like that, would you? That wouldn't taste so good. Bozo, would it?
Can we write a film where Daniel O'Donnell goes to prison and takes over the prison?
Daniel may have been sentenced to 20 years, but this prison's been sentenced to 20 years of Daniel.
That would be the funniest movie in history. Daniel O'Donnell, but it's a comedy.
I'm rounding up gringos in here left, right and centre. Let me tell you.
You can't fucking say that in here, mate.
Oh, I'll say whatever I like, young man. Because Daniel's in.
I want that to happen.
Yeah.
You know, we were talking earlier about vision boards. That's my vision. I'm going to write Daniel O'Donnell in prison. It's going to be hilarious.
Daniel, 20 years of Daniel.
No, because it's could just be his career. Going down with Daniel.
Yeah. Daniel immediately walk in. All right, make me some hoisin duck pancake wraps. Oh, we don't have the stuff for that, Daniel. Well, you better fucking hope you get it.
But never swears. He just...
Yeah.
The guys never know how to react. What?
Listen, what's your name?
Bozo.
It's William now.
But my name's Bozo.
No, it's not.
Bozo McCracken.
No, it's not. Check your birth certificates.
Here it says right there. It says.
When I am down and all my soul so weary. I'm afraid Pawnatini's here. When troubles go. Oh no.
Imagine the scene in the movie, right? Going down with Daniel, right?
Yeah.
It's like, for some reason, I've never been to prison, as you'll learn by this, but they have to do initiation songs in the canteen.
Yeah.
Daniel just voices them all.
I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you're a true player.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
What would the reason be that Daniel would end up in prison?
I think if somebody upset his outfit, you know what I mean? Like, I think Daniel's always well presented, nicely put together. I think if someone ruffled him, you know, like got too close at a fan thing, I think Daniel might like push them.
Who do you think?
And they could get hit by cars.
Who do you think over their careers have drank more cups of tea? Daniel or Peter Robinson?
I would say Peter Robinson back in the day was probably going to so many meetings and events that he probably actually asked for a tea, but never really drank it.
Yeah.
I'd say Daniel is drinking the tea,
Yeah.
and then asking for a second cup.
top up, yeah.
I'll
Do you wanna
take
see-
a wee. I'll take a wee top up.
Do you wanna see my
Jelly
impression?
having a top up?
Do you see my impression of Peter Robinson?
Yeah. You gonna say anything?
No, this is just when he found out that his wife had the affair.
Oh.
I can do a good Peter Robinson voice if you want to do Peter
So can
Robinson
I.
talking with Daniel O'Donnell.
Well, let's go Peter for Peter.
Right, you go first. I'm confident I can come in and do well with you.
My Peter Robinson is probably somewhere about there. He's usually outraged at a number of things.
But I understand exactly the tone that you're adopting there.
You got
but
it. Sorry, I'll give you that. Thank you. I'll give you that.
But hey, you know who you do better? We should do, if only our physiques were switched around, we could do a good Paisley and Robinson. Your Paisley, I think, is your best impression.
I would say Mr. Adams, he should rethink his attitude.
Can you do it? No one can do a Jerry Adams, can they?
Well, now that is something I've maybe been working on.
Not Frampton.
Well, you've sort of got me confused between the two, but my Frampton's not bad.
There was a period I could do Jerry Kelly, the politician.
I might be able to do a wee Jerry Kelly as well.
Yeah, you could definitely do a wee bit of work on that and get there, I'd say. So we could. Like who do you want to see us try impressions of? This is a new segment. It's called Prison Impressions to impress the prisoners.
Prison impressions to impress the prisoners.
Yeah. So what's going to happen is people talk about restorative justice. Hey, everyone knows I did a degree in criminology and criminal justice. Hey, I've new, quirky, unique ways to improve prison morale.
Unique with a J in front of it?
Unique, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm looking to get into the prisons. I remember I suggested that when I was in uni. I was like, hey, for my degree, can I just go and be in prison for a bit? And they went, nah.
Yeah, it's not a thing.
I'm right. I thought it was because I had just seen 21 Jump Street and I was like,
Right.
hey, I can go in and sort of start fucking these guys.
We look a lot like the guy. You look like Jonah Hill and I look a lot like Channing Tatum.
Yeah, if they'd been in Chernobyl
Yeah.
for any
fair.
length of time, yeah.
Hey, sicko. Phil McSee says there's a Boy George biopic in the works. Dave has been up in the acting experience, but Shane is previous in the role. My question is simple: who's playing El Nino Jorge?
You know what? I think over the course of the film, we could both play George. I could play the George that's lost the run of himself.
I know I started as George
Yeah.
in his youth.
Yeah.
You play George once he's enjoyed the trapping of fame.
Yeah, and I'm the George when he ties a guy to the radiator and just to
Yes.
do the
And then I
cleaning
close the
stuff.
film out as George
Yeah.
now. That'd be nice.
Exactly. It would be good. What's that film called? Wasn't it the one where, was it the Imaginatarium?
Space Fox 5? What?
Was it the Imaginatarium of somebody Barnassus or something, was it?
Sounds right.
Something like that with the Imaginarium of, look that up, well, it was the last film that Heath Ledger did, and then he died.
Yeah.
And then they just got a load of other actors to play the role.
Oh,
the film.
yes, yes,
So
yes.
Johnny Depp.
Yep.
Was it?
Did
of somebody.
Kate Blanchett do it?
Could have been Blanche. But yeah, I think we could definitely both be
Blanche
George.
from Corey.
You know what's so shit? I keep forgetting Deirdre's dead in real life. It's sad.
Yeah.
Fucks me off. Like.
Who would play him? Yeah, it'd be a mix, Phil. Good question. Georgia Teague.
Oh, sorry.
says-
It's the Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus.
Nice.
That'd be like the sort of character you would write in a sketch. Who's this guy? Dr. Parnassus. And who's this guy with him? Guidelworth. Dr. Parnassus.
Georgia says, watch Blackfish.
Who? Georgia's?
Georgia.
A girl?
Georgia, yeah.
Whoa. Whoa, here, hey Georgia, listen, hey, if you listen to the audio, what's that sign says, Shane?
Yeah.
No girls allowed, it's boy time.
No, it's not
No,
true.
but seriously, on a joking side note, girls ask more questions.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of people going, why are there no girls asking questions? And we go, because they fucking don't. So just do, and we, hey, Georgia, I'm going to give this all my thought and give you a really good answer. Ask.
Georgia says, watch Blackfish and
Wrong.
couldn't help but...
Next question.
Watch Blackfish and couldn't help but ponder. How would Papa Bear and the Money Toad liberate the captive... Already enjoying this question a lot. How would Papa Bear and the Money Toad liberate the... Do you know what I love, right?
What?
George's obviously listened to the podcast maybe for a while. A couple of episodes, maybe longer, right? And I was like, you finally ask a question, right?
Uh-huh.
And just like... When people that don't listen to the podcast look at this tweet, what must they think our podcast is? Watch Blackfish and couldn't help but ponder. How would Papa Bear and the Money Toad liberate the captive orcas? Who would assist? I'm aware of sensitivity given the Chester Zoo red panda history. Can I suggest making full use of Shane's freakishly long fingers also? So have you seen Blackfish?
Yeah,
No, you haven't.
I have.
No, you
Ask me any
haven't.
question about it.
What's it about?
How many orcas have killed humans in wildlife? 0. How many orcas have killed them in SeaWorld?
How many?
Like 6 or some shit.
Alright, you're a Greenpeace guy. Weird.
So I know my piece is grey. We've established that before. It's just because it's been punished over the years.
Oh,
It's just
Greypeace.
granite.
The
Theon
Victor-
Greypeace. So yeah, I didn't like it.
Greypeace, I need some wisdom. Let me hold thee. You hold it for inspiration and wisdom.
I've got no inspiration, but my hand's a little bit damper.
Greypeace, why do you talk like me?
Because you're holding my piece. And I feel like we channel each other's voice when that happens. Take your hand off me, piece. Take your hand off.
Oh, thank you, Greypeace.
I'm glad you removed your hand there, boy.
George, a great question to answer it.
You know what I hated so much about Blackfish? The fact that they were
Okay,
like...
isn't it about like keeping whales in captivity?
It's no, it's about.
Sly.
I think it's about SeaWorld in particular. It's about a couple of... You know what I didn't like? I didn't like that there was more than one Shamu, you know?
Yeah.
But I also didn't like that whenever the orcas are in captivity, they're what do they call back dicks?
Yeah, the back deck.
The back dick goes floppy.
Yeah.
And I don't like a whale with a
Oh,
floppy
you saying
back dick.
let's get the orcas hard again?
Let's
Let's get the orcas their roots back up.
Can someone make me a hat?
Yeah.
Stevie Nice?
Yeah.
You're the man with the... Get me in a Trump hat. Me in a Trump hat, but not make America great again. Make the orcas hard again. Make the orcas hard.
back dicks hard again.
Make the orcas.
And if we can take
back
one thing out of
dicks
it,
hard
that's what we
again.
should do.
But
How
how
do we liberate the orcas? I mean, I feel like I would love to see. I would love you to just, you know the way we send each other pictures
Yeah.
and sometimes they're random and funny and you don't expect
Yeah.
it. I could definitely see you on the back of an orca riding at the Freedom for sure. Like I could see you coming up the lagoon on the back of an orca,
But wasn't it...
and it would look like me on the back of a horse.
But you know that thing, Free Willy?
Yeah,
That show, the way they just were able to get Willy up and over the wall.
yeah.
Was that Elliot from E.T. that did that?
I don't think so.
It was an 80s movie, whatever. So
Yeah.
I can just see you trying to do that, but the fish not being able to fully get out of the water and just shunting you into the sea.
I look like. How about I look like the sort of guy who you'd see in the news who died trying to liberate orcas? This face. He died on his life's work and trying to liberate
That'd
orcas.
be it. They'd be like, he died doing what he loved, and I'd be straight depressed, wouldn't I? You fucking love that. What are you talking about? He must
I
have
just
been
try and sell tickets for the tour.
one too
Think
many
it'll get me a lot
kids.
of press. Free orcas from SeaWorld.
But you would get blitzed. You'd be like, "Oh, there's no fucking orcas here. I'm going to Belfast Zoo.
Yeah.
I'm going to set a few parrots on the loose." That'd be great, great press. Imagine you stuck on the top of the tree in the bear pit. Oh, I enjoyed that question.
Whoa. So yeah, we would just try and swim them out.
But you can't swim them out of a good tank. All you would do is put your own life at risk. Come on, mate, follow me. Oh, there's no door for whales. You stuck in here, mate. Right, imagine, right, you're Alan Todd and you think it's a great idea. You get into the water and you realise you can't get out.
Oh, fuck's sake, mate. Help, fucking help, get me out of here. I've had enough. Fuck me. Don't fucking rough, mate.
Why is there a baby in the tank? Hey, I know it's
I'm
so
not
quick.
baby.
I'm
I'm a little man. I'm a little young man.
You're 13 inches long.
Yeah, me dick's 14, mate. Do you want to fucking touch it? You nonce. Fuck off, ring my dad.
I don't know.
So to answer your question, I know who we would get.
Who?
We couldn't do it alone.
Bendy Irwin?
We would phone. In fact, you can't reach them by phone. We would send out a signal and we would hope that several water babies would show up and liberate the orcas from SeaWorld.
And I take it, you would send up, you'd involve him to run and go, "Ooh," and then Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. would just fly up the lock.
Yeah.
And he would come.
What could I do with my freakishly long fingers for the orcas?
I think you could tickle him and get 3 back dicks up again.
Well, what we could do is like tell them to take a big gulp of water. Then I could just put my big finger in their hole, turn them upside down, and carry them out.
But you're not
So
strong
they
enough.
float. What?
You're not strong enough. You need to plug them with your finger, and then we need to get some pulleys in. Sort of that way.
Rebus says, following on from George's absolutely water question, great adjective there. What animal would the Cum Lord steal from the zoo and why? Oh, that's a great question. Definitely a penguin for me. I mean, I feel like I'm only like one more like big Belfast show away from owning a penguin.
I thought you
the way
said
when
becoming a penguin.
Now, you know when Mike Tyson won world titles, he bought like a white lion.
I'm going to fuck you and you're going to
White
love
tiger, sorry, no white lion. He got mugged off, it was just painted white.
Go fuck you and make you love me.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, they said something like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, but I'm not gonna...
What would I steal? I would steal a penguin. I like them. I feel like I would get on well with a penguin and that sort of thing.
I feel like I could make any animal love me, but I feel like I would like I love red pandas, and I feel like, you know, I would love to have a wee pet red panda. Hello.
That's how they
That's
speak.
what I say to
They're
them.
Chinese.
I know, but in fact, I've already got a Chinese dog, so he could speak to them. Again, the only thing is, I believe that red panda speak Cantonese and Charlie speaks Mandarin. So
Yeah, they wouldn't
like each other.
Yeah.
Charlie just be in the corner being like, "What are you bringing in here?"
No, don't do that.
Yeah.
Nathan Concilia
Go.
says, hello, you cock wrangling cowboys.
No. I'm sick of Nathan Concilia's questions being read. Normally, I want you to read them like you like your fucking Brooklyn gangster, like
Hey,
your New York old
look.
school mafioso kind of guy. Nathan Concilia doesn't fuck about. He
I
eats
know-
fucking salami. And
I
sucks
know
cock.
the Irishman's about to come on Netflix, so maybe I try and get a part last minute. You motherfucker, don't speak to me like that. Hello, you cock wrangling cowboys have come. This week I'd like to know, do the boys prefer a flamboyant pattern sock or something a bit plainer? Also, what's the verdict on wearing odd socks? Odd socks, if you've done it by accident and they're similar, fine. If you go, I'm wearing odd socks, I'm random, then fuck off out of my face.
Probably you're the sort of person that if your hard drive got taken off you, you'd be going to jail.
I like flamboyant pattern socks. I like them. I also like plain socks. I'm wearing very plain socks right now. So are you?
Hey man, I have a policy on socks and life. If it's not white, it's not right.
That
Is that
sounds
not-
like
what?
it is steeped in racism.
Well, I mean, that's where your mind goes. I'm talking about cotton socks. Because hey, I don't like any mixed socks. I like it to be one material only.
This is how Hitler
cotton
started.
and white.
Wow.
do you think about that, Ben? Oh, I stick that up. Yeah.
Crazy. And we now need questions from Instagram.
Do the Instagram song.
Instagram with my fam on Instagram.
Does your whole family have Instagram?
No. Right. Have you
Sorry.
got that?
My keto diet's giving me the burps.
Yeah, that's because you're eating dairy for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You had a pavlova for breakfast.
That's what I eat.
Man, that's not a diet. That's so bad.
Shut up, you're acting like a big piss monkey.
You get up in the middle of the night for a pint of yazoo.
You're a dickhead.
You put squirty cream up your bum.
So you. And then I eat it.
And another guy looks like you.
Hey, Donald O'Reilly has said, having such a mare trying to organise house viewings, reference forms whilst trying to have a full-time job. Why are estate agents so snake ratty? And have either of you had any nightmare stories about moving house? And what level of Patreon subscription would it take to get a character reference from the supreme leaders of Boytown?
Right, I don't have a problem with estate agents because I go like this. We're viewing a 27-bedroom house. I go, how much is this?
It's 14 million.
Sold.
But I have to
Sold.
I have to sell to you.
Sold.
I know you stand 4 meters away from me. Get your fingers out of my face.
The money's in your account, honey bear.
Yeah, but that's
I
not
don't get out
legal.
of my property.
We're standing in my office.
I know, and I've bought it too.
Don't suck me. No. Weird.
That's how I deal with estate agents. I go, how much is it done? Yeah, there you go.
I don't talk to estate agents because I don't go into.
So what does someone want a character reference?
He wants to get, but I mean,
Oh,
you need
God.
to put like 25 quid a month into Patreon for that.
Yeah, definitely subscribe to the Patreon.
You
We'll
know
do a
what?
Patreon shout out at the end of the podcast.
No, we'll just do a Patreon shout out right now because it's up here. What do you get if you're on
Are we
Patreon?
recording a Patreon podcast next week?
I don't know if it's time, but
monthly,
maybe.
monthly.
Yeah, we can. But
Okay.
you know what?
I'm going to give a shout out
We're
to everyone
going
on
to do
Patreon.
something.
What?
We're going to do a live podcast
Yes?
solely for Patreons, so they will be able to come free to the live podcast.
And attend.
And you will not know where it's going to be. We're not announcing it. We're just going to have a live podcast for all the
Egypt.
Patreons. Yeah,
Egypt,
and all I'm saying
bring
is,
a wrench.
who's the guest? It might just be Jonathan Ross,
Or Tutankhamun.
Russell Brand.
Tutankhamun, but he doesn't know because he's all dead.
Yeah,
Away in his body.
Tutankhamun, the butcher.
I want to give a shout out to everybody. Cameron Vance, Donald O'Reilly, Jamie Harrison,
Jamie Harrison again.
Jonathan Campbell, Leanne, Luke, Marcus and all his brothers, Mark McGloin, Matthew McPaulin, Matthew Mernon, Niall Lord of Bradley, Patrick Meenan, Peter Harrison, Richard McClay.
Man, that's the worst ever.
Richard
Next week you need a better show. That's just a
McClay.
photo that the guy sent me. Ben, the guy.
Thanks very much to everyone who helps with the Patreon. We love you. We love everyone who listens, but we love you a wee bit more, like a wee bit
No,
too much.
let's not even lie. We, in comparison, don't give a fuck about the normal listeners.
Oh yeah, sorry, I
Our
checked. and you're right.
Patreons will get everything from us.
Get the Instagram questions going, mate.
Hey man,
Yeah.
there's a question from Cameron McLean.
Oh.
He said it's Friday night. The Boytown
It's
Boys.
Friday night and I feel alright.
We're trying to sing with
The
your hands.
party's
right, you know.
here on the west side,
Where, West Belfast?
so I reach for my
Andersonstown.
40s and live it up.
40s. What are 40s?
Guns.
Nope. 40s are bottles of drink. 40 ounces of beer. Suck my balls and dick and just let me hold you. Don't actually.
I'm not.
Oh.
Put my shoe on.
It's Friday
Don't actually,
night.
but do.
It's Friday night. The Boytown Boys have a thirst for pints, but are having a tough time gathering a crowd. You have to choose one cast from a TV show,
Fuck. It's really turning me on.
one cast from a
so
movie,
much. Fuck, show me his
and
profile
one
picture.
band
Show me his profile.
for each of the
Oh,
following.
fuck, I hope he's old enough for me to be doing this banter. Oh, fuck, I don't know if he's 17 or 48. Oh, show me that
So-
one M in the white again.
Oh no, it's been followed by someone else.
Oh,
Gosh.
fuck.
Yeah.
Show me
Stop.
his picture.
Stop.
Oh.
Is that a Skeptor hoodie?
Yeah, it is. I'm only joking, Cameron. You're grass.
So
You're
for
not
each,
actually, you're totally
so
fine.
for each of the following. Yeah. All right. Listen, boy.
What was the question?
I'll
We
tell you
had
what.
first for
I'll
pints.
tell you what. The Boytown Boys have a thirst for pints, but having a tough time getting a crowd. Neither of us ever do that. You have to choose one cast from a TV show, one cast from a movie, and one band for each of the following: pre-outing meal and drinks, night out in Thompson's, And gaff party.
So pre-drinks with a cast, I'd probably go with the Big Bang Theory guys, and I would beat the shit out of them for being nerds, and just like get real in their face and intimidate them.
Yeah.
And then go out with a film cast.
Yeah.
I'd probably go out on the town with the guys from Football Factory, and we would beat the shit out of nerds. And then I would have, what is the
A
last
band.
one? Where though?
To a house party or a night out in Thompson's.
I would go to a house party with the guys from Razorlight, and we would beat this shit out of young nerds.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
I actually think, do you know what's sad?
Uh-huh.
Razorlight are still touring, but I think it's just that guy, Johnny Burrell.
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I've been here too long.
Songs on the radio sound the same.
But it just looks the same, but then last night.
And now you're pricey, darling.
Oh, right, okay. Well, you've just made me think. One cast from a TV show. The Price is Right. The Katie Price family. I would go for pre-outing meal and drinks with Pricey and Boyson and Harvey and
Alex
Peter
Reid.
Andre and Alex Reid and Dwight York and
Dan
whoever
Bard.
else. Dan Barnes. I'm out of my mind.
Gonna make this really easy. I'm out of my mind.
In Thompson's, I would go out with, I can't get the male cast, I'd only get all the female cast members from Love Island. And then for the band and a house
I
party.
like the way you didn't justify that.
Yeah.
You just think they're
And
sexy.
then for a house party with the Pussycat Dolls.
Don't you, baby? Don't you?
Don't you wish your boyfriend had a big dick? Yeah. That's a good song. Cheers to the question, Cameron. I enjoyed
Don't you wish your boyfriend had Crohn's like me? Not really.
it. Harry Mitchell has said, why hello
Harry
you.
Mitchell is a wanker. I'm only joking. Harry, you're sweet, dude. You're sweet, dude. Let me see his picture. Oh. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Hey, whoever is in your story, it looks like a shit version of us.
Harry. Harry, you look pretty sweet, dude. I like your style. I like your glasses.
Your
and I was
guy.
only joking about calling you a wanker.
But your
You're not.
guy. Your
What's his
guy-
bio say?
His bio says, he's a water boy and a
Water
pussy
boy?
slayer.
Oh yeah, change out the water baby and you're in my gang, playboy.
I'll tell you what.
Okay, what's his question say?
Conor McGregor's his dad. Pretty sweet.
I like that fun.
Harry's
I
question
could be friends
is,
with Harry.
well, hello, you come river swimmers. My simple question today is me and my boy are going to head up Amsterdam very soon.
Uh-oh. Lock up your poppers.
Imagine, he could be a homosexual gentleman,
Yeah.
which is fine. So don't do that
Oh,
voice.
so you got to be gay to take
No,
poppers?
there's that tone of voice
Oh.
used.
No, I said poppers, like we're starting the party.
Alright, okay, because that's...
Except for everything, I'm going to drive home
Okay.
after this.
Any recommended spots to get the comely seal of approval? Many thanks, keep it tight.
Yes, I've got a spot for you. It's my favourite spot in Amsterdam. The Hilton Hotel at Dam Central, at the train station. You go up to the top floor.
Hotel?
Rooftop terrace, top floor. You have a drink there overlooking all of Amsterdam. Get yourself a glass of champagne. You sit for your first drink, looking out over the city. The second one, change your view, turn round, and at the industrial side of the city, have a drink facing that. And that is actually a great recommendation. And after that, get yourself to a coffee shop, and the rest is history.
Well, I'm going to say, Harry, listen, don't listen to this guy. Don't go to a chain hotel. Go to Bananas. You get in there, you pay €40. You get to see some titties and have a drink. You pay €60, you get to see some titties and a free drink.
Oh.
Get your money's worth. Support local tits. Is that what you were saying to me before we recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that applies to anyone. If you just want to support the local tit scene, you know, give people money.
What do you mean your comedy, Shane?
Oh no, we do not support any other comedians other than ourselves.
Correct.
Mark Sheridan is not Mark Sheridan. It's Geordie Short who sent the picture of Mark Sheridan. He's obviously sent the private messages, like reading the True Geordie's emails all over again.
Oh no.
Geordie Short sent a picture from Mark Sheridan saying, I retract my statement. Shane Todd is a funny cunt. First off, Geordie, what has Mark Sheridan said about the man boy Cheeky? You know, we need to know what he said before it's made him retract the statement. But Jody said, my mate sent me this a few weeks back. But what do you think his original statement was before he retracted it? I've taken some time to protect his identity. Nah, it's Mark Sheridan. We're calling him out. You know.
Oh shit. Can you wait 2 seconds?
Why?
I'll find it.
Oh no.
Wait till I find it, will you?
Ben, cut the podcast. Cut it.
No. Keep it rolling. I just don't know if I can find it. Say
Find what?
a fuck to give.
Whoa.
Listen, Mark Sheridan's right. I'm very funny. But I do not want him as a fan. And what I want Mark Sheridan to do is move to a war-torn region.
Syria?
Yeah.
Mm.
And I want you to just go up to every insurgent you see
Wanker.
and hit them. Mark, I'm only joking. Yeah, sometimes the night's darkest just before the dawn. Sometimes you figure out things later in life when you know yourself. And if you're going about slagging me off, all I'd say is, I hope everything's okay at home. It obviously isn't. And you can hopefully work through any demons that you've got going on. And I support you, and people love you.
Matthew Vernon.
Waterfront Hall, 20th September.
Matthew Vernon.
Good morning.
Shane will be racking up the Passat miles whilst on tour.
How does he know I drive a Passat? I don't drive a Passat.
You do?
No, I don't.
You do?
No, I don't.
What do you drive?
What?
What do you drive?
Oh, fresh whip.
Okay, a Passat.
No, I don't.
But do either of you have a dream car?
Yep, and we talked about it today.
Oh, who's we?
Me and you.
This to you. Me and you talking about a dream car.
What did I say today? The car I want to
You
get.
said you wanted to get a Mercedes G-Wagon.
G-Wagon. Ha!
And then
and I laugh like it. I'm going to talk like this when I get it. Ha ha ha. Ask me anything when I get it. I'm driving G-Wagon. That's the only way I speak.
Hey man, why did you get arrested?
I got G-Wagon, baby. G-Wagon.
Did you actually?
You a clown, baby.
Did you actually say that?
You a clown, baby. Ha!
Right, okay.
That's the way I'll speak.
Nice. And what made you want a G-Wagon?
Because
Passat's not dope anymore.
I'm a G myself.
Sorry,
I'm a G. I'm a gangster.
Gay? Oh, right.
I'm a gangster, so I drive it, and I just feel like it. I just feel like there's a little bit to it. There's a little bit. Of
don't
funk.
ever go. There's a little bit to it. I don't like it. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about cars. But
I could see you driving like a big
Lamborghini
sausage
Gallardo.
car. Nah, no, you can't.
Yeah.
My Lamborghini Gallardo.
Who you say that sounds like you're talking about a real bespoke type of ice cream.
Akon.
Would you like a Lamborghini gelato?
Best lyrics of all time. Akon and Young Jeezy trying to take it easy.
No, I think I can beat that.
What?
If you know anything about me, then you know I'm a baller. If I don't hit the first night, I ain't gonna call her Lloyd Banks. We on fire. Why Lloyd Banks not kill it? What is it? I don't care about what the next butter. I ain't putting no baguettes in a butter. Like I like how he just repeats words. 50 Cent's good about that, isn't he? He likes to repeat words.
Like what?
Okay,
good one. My dream car is, I don't know, I'm not really into cars. I don't have a dream car.
See if you have it, like Matthew Mernon. We know you're a fan of the show. We know you're good. We know you're a guy.
Matthew Mernon definitely watches Top Gear and buys the magazine.
But I mean, like, I imagine, like, in Top Gear, whenever he's like, and then we took this car out for a drive. He's going, oh, talk to me through your car.
But we took it off-road. Is that this Matthew Mernon at home?
Yeah.
We took it off-road.
Oh, where did you take it?
The speed limit's 30.
What is
so
it off-road?
we drove 31. Yeah.
Oh. And he's just going, no.
He's up on a noose.
He's going, he's going, he's going,
By the way, Matthew Mernon in this situation, he's up on a noose and he's in a Burger King. The handling is superb.
Whereabouts did you drive it off-road? Whoa. What continent?
This car
What continent?
This car is remarkably European, so we took it.
What continent did you take it?
To Asia.
What fuel does it take? What fuel?
This car looks like it's petrol.
It's not petrol, it's petrol.
But it's electric.
Jeremy, what size?
Even though I don't host Top Gear anymore, I'll answer.
What size is this engine?
And the engine, size-wise, is fucking massive. Okay. Okay, is that all the questions? Is that all the questions? So a G-Wagon and a Lamborghini Gallardo or whatever it's called, not to your question.
Oh, Alex Vance has said, "Hello, my homosexual homo sapiens."
Voice, son.
A
Tell your daddy who's me a pint.
Kill your dad, you say?
No, tell your daddy who's me a pint.
A quick question from me to you. Will we ever see another performance from the dynamic duo that is Sadat and Antonio Galaxy?
Oh, yeah. I'd say next week they could be singing. I'll write it down.
Oh, whoa, yeah. I maybe think that I got too excited about the Top Gear there. My head's going to burst.
Can I just say, shout out? In fact, yes.
Michael Harbinson, is that anything to you, Ben? I would like to think not, because this question is
And he
fucking shit.
And here's to you, Michael Harbinson. Davey hates you more than you will know.
But he said, how many Shane Todds could fit into one Dave Elliott? The answer is one.
And it's been done.
Many times. And also Dave Elliott with one T is not a real person.
It is. It's just pronounced Dave Elliott.
Correct.
Dave Elliott.
Oh, wow. Last question.
Yes, because I've got to go fucking home.
Gareth Owens has said, good evening, men boy Cheeky and the Big Peppa Pomp.
Evening, Gareth.
Now that you've both finished your roles as tennis line judges, what would you say are your goals for the rest of the year?
Right, well, Gareth sort of saying that so he can get a shout out from us for sending in quality lookalike content.
Let's not give him.
No, I want to give him it because he deserves it.
Okay,
it was good.
well.
And he had it up the sleeve for a long time. Yes, shout out JFD. Gareth, goals for the rest of the year. Funny enough, me and the big dog were talking about that via phone today, and we haven't worked out our goals, but we are going to do it.
But we also
And
put
then send them to each other.
we also put a wee something out on the Instagram on social media.
What?
On
Social media.
correct, and we said, look, what sort of features would you like to see on BoyTown? Any features you'd like to bring back? A lot of people calling for Quacks and Tweetback to come back. Phone calls, prank calls, phone calls. A new segment where you both improv a day in the life of the most cum-zedless celebrities. That could be pretty good.
Okay.
I like that from Glenn. I'm going to screenshot that and possibly return to that. Phone calls, callback, tweetbacks.
Sounds like
prank calls,
the shittest rap of all time.
Correct. Yeah, it sounds like 50 Cent. Right, callback, tweetback, phone call. Boys, very niche, but love to see Ziggy Blanc try to get another hotel book. Tweetback, phone call. You should do a video call to a viewer during the podcast. Hey, man, unless you're on Patreon, get fucked. Tweetback, phone calls. But I like this one from Oliver Guy. Not just a bit of our guy. Oliver Guy. He said, I'd like the new segment called Cunanan O'Clock. Famous people's fashion and see if it's Cunanan or not Cunanan. So
Cunanan definitely needs to come back.
yeah, Cunanan was pretty good, wasn't it? Pretty good. I liked it. It was very good.
Davey, I want you to plug reviewing the podcast.
Yeah.
Rate, review, subscribe, and all that.
I think we should rate and review the podcast on iTunes. Apple Podcast is what it's known as now. I don't know what's going on here.
Try to pass Ben a message. I'll tell him about it after.
Okay, and I think if you haven't already rated and reviewed the podcast, do, because it means we get up the iTunes charts and see if we get into the top 100.
Yeah.
What will we do?
Try and get Daniel Donald framed for a crime so he has to go to jail,
Correct,
and then
we'll
we
do
can
that.
hear about it and read about it in
Then
the Sunday papers.
also, what we will need you to do is go on to the Facebook page, which is BoyTown Podcast.
Yep.
And what do you find the Facebook page?
Merch.
Store and merch. We've seen people wearing shirts. Guys, we want to see more. We're going to start a thing now where we are going to do not draw me.
Tiny bit. You
No,
can
because
just
I'm
lick it
getting
off.
naked and I'm not licking myself yet.
Just on your own, okay?
No!
Sorry.
You can get the merch. I want to see people wearing photos.
You want to see them wearing
Yeah,
photos?
I want you to take a photo in our merch and put
That's
it
a
on your
very
chest.
Cunanan outfit.
Wear photos of our merch, or just buy our merch. I want to see sexy girls wearing our merch. I want to see sexy guys wearing our merch. If you're a listener to the podcast,
I'm not wearing our merch.
and you're not sexy, don't buy our merch. Review,
But wearing our merch
yeah,
will make
wear
you
it.
sexy, so
yes,
it
correct.
works
You know
both
what I mean?
ways.
And also, maybe buy merch for sexy people. We are kind of very much like we're like Hollister. Only sexy people can wear our brand.
Yeah.
Get it on, get it wore,
Get it off.
get it off, and yeah. Guys, BoyTown.
Thank you very much for listening to this week's podcast. You want the video version of the podcast, it is youtube.com/BoyTown podcast, and it's all there.
Hey.
It looks sexy and it feels good.
Do you want to see more clips of the podcast?
Yep.
Yeah, Ben. Make more clips. Next week.
You're sure it. Sing a lovely
Hey,
song to
Ben,
them.
can you do something? I want, since you're the editor extreme, I want you to. I'll do a pose here for you, and you can do whatever you want in this
Pose
edit,
here?
right?
Take me to church?
No, so hold on. Shh. I'm going to do this, and Ben can put whatever he wants in this. Hold on.
Okay.
You do something like that.
Okay. There you go. Well, thank you very much for listening to this week's BoyTown podcast.
You'll find us on
Gumtree.
Apple Podcasts,
What watches?
Spotify,
Yeah. Auto Trader.
SoundCloud,
Auto Trader.
Auto Trader. But hey, don't go on Auto Trader because it's for Matthew Mernon.
Or as Matthew Mernon calls it, Pornhub.
Guys, until next week. Hey, we know it's over when I do this. We're done.